Coming.
Insane, you won't believe what just happened. I almost got caught with Tina on me. As soon as I saw them, I swallowed it. And then they're like, "Don't lie to me. You took Tina." I'm like, "I didn't take Tina. I took it right in front of them." Man, can I get a little bit of weed?
Yeah, hold on.
Yo, thanks, bro. I'm just gonna take a little. That's it. Love and yo, bro. I just went to jail. I'm a cop, bro. You arrest me, man. It's done, bro.
Man. Any bullshit I want it.
Yo, did you come downstairs last time?
What do you mean?
When I left.
No, yeah, look, I was looking for you. I couldn't find you.
Oh shit. I left because your closet makes sounds, man.
Oh.
I might have to leave in a couple hours because of your closet. And the you know when you throw down the garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that sound is either.
Oh. Oh, fuck you.
But they gave me some special tina that I have to like smoke a bit of weed
Yeah.
to make it stronger. What are you saying? You bought one up?
Yeah.
I had a dream of French Montana. I was in his concert. How drunk are you, Matthew?
Little.
Got robbed today. Panhandled after that. guy gave me detergent. It looked like meth. I'm like, how could there be so many small little circles? And it looked like
What was that?
put on some music. Yeah, I'm gonna take the water.
Okay.
Hustle always, nigga. Grind kids never nigga. Down. Harder nigga. Never looking back. Yeah. Tough. Yeah. Stand. I was thinking, I've been getting money, pick up to the end gang, yeah. Blood nigga. They all hating on a blood nigga. The wise niggas hate it. A blood nigga. A hater. Ain't not a blood nigga. They all hating on a blood nigga. Rapping it. Don't know. Coming, you better run. I'm putting on one. See me, I'm not running. I'm here till it's done. Only bang bang. It's not long. days, we don't get me here now. And the boxes getting cleared up, nigga. Rossi's got the boxes getting cleared up. Bro, say that was feeling great now, nigga. Now, me and my boys, we know your whereabouts. In blood, yeah, in all his clouds. Oh, bitches, new. Bitches on me from the blood. What? Top, and I used to do the shot. Selling all black and with the huggies in the nut. I'm blood nigga. They all hitting on a blood nigga. Why is this hated? A blood nigga. Pereira. Hitting on a blood nigga. They all hitting on a blood nigga. Yeah, keep it up. Bloody. Money and party in the trap, nigga. Back with the back, never. That's what coming in through the water, nigga. I got it on, nigga. I just said yeah, nigga.
There you have it. In that blood.
They all hitting on a blood nigga. Yeah, keep it up. Bloody. Bang, blood nigga, blood nigga. Bloody thing, I'm on beat. Like, Pereira. Yo, my basket go, nigga. I go on the track. Like a fat money and party in the trap, nigga. Back with the back, never. That's what I'm coming into the water, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
There you have it.
Party in the trap, nigga. Party in the trap, nigga. Yeah, keep it up. Party in the trap, nigga.
There you have it.
That's what's coming into the water. That's what's coming into the water, nigga.
There you have it. In that blood field, BWDC, feel me? Bloods, all day nigga, I'm big face, feel bars, nigga, feel me? Yeah.
Party in the trap, nigga. Party in the trap, nigga. That's what's coming into the water, nigga.
Bloods, all day nigga.
Party in the trap, nigga. That's what's coming into the water, nigga.
There you have it. In that blood field, BW.
How about that? How come it got solid?
I I'll tell you, Jim, I always wanted to play in the NBA, but I don't know. Maybe quite had, so I had to sacrifice a few things, and also I had to chance to be home with my family, so I think along with automatically, the financial stuff.
As I mentioned a moment ago, Bill, you're going to be playing with a team that actually changed the draft right team 4 years ago. Playing in the going to be 4 years ago. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the
School, college, all except 1 year play with the draft, and I'm looking forward to 24 seconds winning one day.
you know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great
watch NBA basketball since I've been in high school. Yes, I see quite a bit of. I actually think there is a better competition in the world. I'm looking for it.
You know, let's go back for just a moment to your collegiate playing days. You were at the University of Kansas. A lot of people feel that maybe you didn't have the opportunity there to.
They always use a tag defensive tag also for the many for very, very big contests as far as contests go. It's too competitive. I thought it was about a ball in some contests.
Between now and the time the owner of the Philadelphia Warriors, the National Basketball Association, has finally signed Will Chamberlain. Will, we're mighty happy to have you in Philadelphia. You're coming here actually and taking a cut in salary from what you made out this last year with the Harlem Globetrotters. How about that? How come the cut in salary?
I can tell you, I'm always wanting to play the NBA instead of my hometown, so I'll just maybe quite happy. So I had to sacrifice a few things, and also I had a chance to be home with my family. So I think along with I'm not really to the financial sense.
As I mentioned a moment ago, Will, you're going to be playing with a team that actually changed the draft right to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA is going to be entirely different for you, though. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I think I'm quite happy. I've always been someone else who basketball in high school, college, all with except 1 year I played with the Dodgers, and I'm looking forward to 24 seconds to win one day.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great capabilities, someone like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. Do you feel that you were ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, for instance, help you winning.
Well, I think it will be a good orientation for me because I guess every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be looking at myself maybe I'm looking in the league.
Well, how do you feel about the pressure that's just bouncing on you?
Well, I'm facing a little pressure.
Rule, they can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I think I'm quite happy. I've always been someone else who basketball in high school, college, all with except 1 year I played with the Dodgers, and I'm looking forward to 24 seconds to win one day.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great capabilities, someone like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. Do you feel that you were ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, for instance, help you winning.
Well, I think it will be a good orientation for me because I guess every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be looking at myself maybe I'm looking in the league.
You down
Well,
the
how do you feel
smoke?
about the pressure that's just bouncing on you?
Well, I'm facing a little pressure. I'm going to have to create those things. I think the pressure will probably be much else.
Have you played against any of these fellows you'll be meeting in the NBA?
Well, I played with or against quite a few of them just maybe.
Yo, Matthew, my girl wants to meet you, but you have to put in though. You have to put in like at least 200, 300.
Yeah.
Limitations don't have it all, believe in us. And believe in us. No.
You one of the season also.
Playing with a team
Can
that
you
actually
do it?
changed the draft right to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA
Let me
is
have
going to
this.
be entirely different for you, though. You're playing for the first
Yeah,
time
but
where they have the
it's
man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I think I'm quite happy.
How much you get was in it? How much you pay for this?
You know, basketball
Tell
fans
me
are
how
waiting
much
to
you pay
see
for
how
it?
you're going to do in the NBA,
20, how
especially
much?
against players with
No way.
capabilities, someone like
100
Bill
for
Russell,
that?
of the
Yeah.
Oh,
Boston
true,
Celtics. Now,
true.
you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned, taking a cut in salary from what you made out this last year with the Harlem Globetrotters. How about that? How come the cut in salary?
Actually, I'll tell you, Jim, I always wanted to play the NBA, but my hometown Philadelphia made me quite happy, so I had to sacrifice a few things, and also I had a chance to be home with my family. So I think in the long run, I'm not really much to the financial.
Oh, it's yours?
As I mentioned a moment ago, Will, you're going to be playing with a team that actually changed the draft right to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA is going to be entirely different for you, though. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I'm always wanted to play the NBA, but my hometown Philadelphia made me quite happy, so I had to sacrifice a few things, and also I had a chance to be home with my family. So I think in the long run, I'm not really much to the financial sense.
As I mentioned a moment ago, Will, you're going to be playing with a team that actually changed the draft right to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA is going to be entirely different for you, though. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I think I'm quite happy. I've always been someone else who basketball in high school, college, all except 1 year I played with the Dodgers. I'm looking forward to 24 seconds to win one day.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great capabilities, someone like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. Do you feel that you were ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, for instance, help you winning.
Well, I think it will be a good orientation for me because I guess every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be looking at myself maybe I'm looking
Wilt, you're going to be playing with a team that actually came to draft rights to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA is going to be entirely different for you, though. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
That makes me quite happy. I've always been zoned all through basketball, high school, college, all except for 1 year I played with the Chargers. And I'm really looking forward to 24 seconds one game.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great capabilities, like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. You feel that you are ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, you think the product presence help you winning?
I actually do. I think it will be a period of orientation for me because I guess for every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be able to have myself named the name of in the league.
Well, how do you feel about the pressure that's just bound to be on you?
Well, I have to face a little pressure. I don't like the career to speak. I don't think the pressure will bother me too much at all, Jim.
Have you played against any of these fellows you'll be meeting in the NBA?
Well, I played with or against quite a few of them, just maybe in a few on-off games on season, off season.
What do you think about NBA basketball? Have you seen very much of it?
Well, I've been watching NBA basketball ever since I've been in junior high school, Jim, but I've seen quite a bit of it. I actually think there is no better competition in the world. I'm really looking forward to competitive.
You know, let's go back for just a moment to your collegiate playing days when you were at the University of Kansas. A lot of people feel that maybe you didn't have the opportunity there to play at your full potential, although you did quite well and made the All-American team each year.
Well, actually, they were due to the way the teams played against the University of Kansas, Jim. They always use a sagging defensive sagging zone, and they always held the ball. So therefore, it made for a very, very big contest as far as contests go. It wasn't too competitive, because it's just a matter of holding the ball and coming up there.
Between now and the time the NBA season opens next fall, are you going to play anymore?
Well, actually, I probably will. I'm supposed to go over to Russia and over to New York for a month, and I probably will do that. And also, I'm almost playing every day, practically trying to stay in shape.
If you would go into this tour through Europe, it would get me with the product. That's right. Well, Eddie Gottlieb, it's mighty happy to have you a member of the Philadelphia Warriors. I know the NBA teams in general are happy to have you in the league. Congratulations, and good luck to you in the play next fall.
Thank you, Jim. I'll be able to do my best. I just hope to do that.
Can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
Actually, that makes me quite happy. I've always been zoned all through basketball, high school, college, all except for 1 year I played with the Chargers. And I'm really looking forward to 24 seconds.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players with great capabilities, like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. You feel that you are ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, you think the product has helped you winning?
Well, I actually do. I think it will be a period of orientation for me because I guess for every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be able to have myself named the name of in the league.
Well, how do you feel about the pressure that's just bound to be on you?
Well, I have to face a little pressure, and the whole after the career to speak. I don't think the pressure will bother me too much at all, Jim.
Have you played against any of these fellows you'll be meeting in the NBA?
Well, I played with or against quite a few of them, just maybe a few on-off games on season, off season.
What do you think about NBA basketball?
On-off games on season, off season.
What do you think about NBA basketball? Have you seen very much of it?
Well, I've been watching NBA basketball ever since I've been in junior high school, Jim, but I've seen quite a bit of it. I actually think there is no better competition in the world. I'm really looking forward to competitive.
You know, let's go back for just a moment to your collegiate playing days when you were at the University of Kansas. A lot of people feel that maybe you didn't have the opportunity there to play at your full potential, although you did quite well and made the All-American team each year.
Well, actually, it was due to the way the teams played against the University of Kansas, Jim. They always use a sagging defensive sagging zone, and they always held the ball. So therefore, it made for a very, very big contest as far as contests go. It wasn't too competitive, because it's just a matter of holding the ball and coming up there.
Between now and the time the NBA season opens next fall, are you going to play anymore?
Well, actually, I probably will. I'm supposed to go over to Russia and over to New York for a month. I probably will do that. And also, I'm almost playing every day, practically trying to stay in shape.
If you would go into this tour through Europe, it would get me with the product. That's right. Well, Eddie Gottlieb, it's mighty happy to have you a member of the Philadelphia Warriors. I know the NBA teams in general are happy to have you in the league. Congratulations, and good luck to you in the play next fall.
Thank you, Jim. I'll be able to do my best. I just hope to have all those behind us. Actually, that makes me quite happy. I've always been zoned all through basketball, high school, college, all except for 1 year I played with the Chargers. And I'm really looking forward to 24 seconds one game.
You know, basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against the great capabilities like Bill Russell, for instance, of the Boston Celtics. Now, you will be playing man for man, as I mentioned. You feel that you are ready for this? You've been ganged up on pretty much for your collegiate career, and with the product, you think the product presence help you winning?
Well, I actually do. I think it will be a period of orientation for me because I guess for every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run I'll be able to have named the name of in the league.
Well, how do you feel about the pressure that's just bound to be on you?
Well, I have to face a little pressure, and the whole after the career to speak. I don't think the pressure will bother me too much at all, Jim.
Have you played against any of these fellows you'll be meeting in the NBA?
Well, I played with or against quite a few of them, just maybe a few on-off games on season, off season.
What do you think about NBA basketball? Have you seen very much of it?
Well, I've been watching NBA basketball ever since I've been in junior high school, Jim, so I've seen quite a bit of it. I actually think there is no better competition in the world. I'm really looking forward to competitive.
You know, let's go back for just a moment to your collegiate playing days when you were at the University of Kansas. A lot of people feel that maybe you didn't have the opportunity there to play at your full potential, although you did quite well and made the All-American team each year.
Well, actually, it was due to the way the teams played against the University of Kansas, Jim. They always use a sagging defensive sagging zone, and they always held the ball. So therefore, it made for a very, very big contest as far as contests go. It wasn't too competitive, because it's just a matter of holding the ball and coming up there.
Between now and the time the NBA season opens next fall, are you going to play anymore?
Well, actually, I probably will. I'm supposed to go over to Russia and over to New York for a month. I probably will do that. And also, I'm almost playing every day, practically trying to stay in shape.
If you would go into this tour through Europe, it would get me with the product. That's right. Well, Eddie Gottlieb, it's mighty happy to have you a member of the Philadelphia Warriors. I know the NBA teams in general are happy to have you in the league. Congratulations, and good luck to you in the play next fall.
Thank you, Jim. I'll be able to do my best. I just hope to have all those behind us.
So that. Hello, I'm Jim Leaming, and sitting here with me is Wilt Chamberlain. After 4 years of waiting, Eddie Gottlieb, the owner of the Philadelphia Warriors of the National Basketball Association, has finally signed Wilt Chamberlain. We're mighty happy to have you in Philadelphia. Coming here actually and taking a cut in salary from what you made over this last year with the Harlem Globetrotters. How about that? How come the cut in salary?
Actually, I tell you, Jim, I always wanted to play in the NBA and play with my hometown Philadelphia. Made me quite happy, so I had to sacrifice a few things, and also I had a chance to be home with my family. So I think in the long run, I'll come out like better, even though I took a financial deficit.
As I mentioned a moment ago, Wilt, you're going to be playing with a team that actually obtained the draft rights to you 4 years ago. Playing in the NBA is going to be entirely different for you, though. You'll be playing for the first time where they have the man-for-man rule. They can't zone you anymore. How do you feel about that?
I think that makes me